Here's my 5 unexpected benefits of my practitioner training. So for people who come to train with me, these are things they've reported back that they weren't expecting to get from practitioner training, but they were kind of like added bonuses. People who sign up generally come because they want a great set of tools they can use either to grow their business and develop their business, or to improve their outcomes with their clients. Or sometimes people come because they want to use it in their work, in a management role, or working with clients in a work capacity. And these are 5 unexpected extra bonus free things that they gain, and they come back and they report. They say, I didn't expect this to happen, but this is what I got from your practitioner training extra to the tools that I came to learn. So number 1 is you'll learn to love learning in a way that you didn't think was possible. Now, you might love learning already, you might really enjoy learning, but you will find new ways to love learning. And this happens because you'll find out all about your own personal optimum learning processes, the best ways for you to learn, the most efficient and effective ways to learn. And as a result of that, you'll become a more efficient learner and you'll enjoy the process even more than you did at the beginning. And that's for people who come in enjoying learning. But for people who come in and they don't enjoy learning, maybe they've got some baggage, some hang-ups left over from school, it's a chance to clear those and learn to enjoy learning. So some people turn it completely around and go from a place of not enjoying learning to really loving learning. And some people learn to love learning even more than they did at the start of the training. That's number 1. Number 2, you'll understand yourself in a completely new way and to a completely new level by the end of the training. As a result of the processes of personal development that the training will take you through, you will gain insights and understanding into why you've made the decisions that you've made, some of the key decisions you've made in your life, some of the pivotal points in your life. And it will make sense to you why you chose this above that, or why you did this and not that. And some of those decisions will be great decisions that really worked for you. And it'll also cover the decisions that didn't work out so well. And gaining that insight will allow you to make better decisions in the future, to build on the good decisions that you've made, and to avoid some of the poor decisions that you've made. No need to repeat them when you understand why you made them and what happened. So you'll gain a whole new understanding and appreciation of yourself. That's number 2. Number 3 is you'll find yourself saying yes to more opportunities. And you'll find yourself creating more opportunities for yourself, things that you might never have thought previously that you would do, things that perhaps you'd rule out, I would never do that. And suddenly they become within the range of possibilities. They're no longer outside the boundaries of what's possible for you. They're suddenly within those boundaries. And that happens as a result of expanding your sense of self. You suddenly realise you can do more than you thought you could. This increases confidence, which leads us on very nicely to number 4. 4th unexpected benefit is you'll find yourself making unplanned for changes in your life, just spontaneously changing things, and really good changes that work very well. People report back that they have noticed that fears or phobias have just melted away. They didn't do any work on it. They just woke up one day, found themselves in a situation, that fear or phobia was no longer there. They just reacted differently. People report back improved sleep patterns. So literally having put to bed insomnia and not having it anymore, and getting a good 7 or 8 hours sleep per night. People report back a lot of self-care changes. Changes in food habits, changes in exercise habits, paying attention to getting the rest they need, taking time off when they need to take time off. All of these things that weren't planned, but were just extra bonuses that came along as a result of making other changes. And number 5, unexpected bonus of my practitioner training, the one that I hear all of the time from pretty much everyone who joins the training, is my happiness level increased as a result of doing your training. And that is something that people say across the board, whether they describe themselves, and many people do say, I was happy when I started this training, I described myself as happy, but I accessed a new level of happy as a result of this training. I gained more happiness I didn't know was there to get, almost, because you think you're happy and that's it. And then you go and discover there's more happiness to be achieved. And that was my experience on practitioner training. I considered myself a happy person when I joined the training, and then through the course of that training I discovered a lot more about happiness, and I definitely increased my level of happiness. And I learned that happiness doesn't have a limit. There's no top end to happiness. You can carry on increasing your happiness. However happy you are, it's possible to be happier. So those are 5 unexpected benefits of practitioner training, and they happen as a result of making really good changes, taking away concerns and anxieties, allowing the natural confidence and strong sense of self to burst through, to bubble up, basically. And that is it's like a tidal wave, and it brings with it many, many other good changes. That's my 5 unexpected benefits of practitioner training. I think it's only fair that I warn people about these if they're thinking of coming on the training.